Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for October. Hope everybody's doing well. I would like to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aquarius out there, so guys, just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind, in a general reading, the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Aquarius, don't force yourself into a reading. That's just not for you. All right, Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, you are starting out with the Elemental of Pentacles. That is like the Page of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. So I do feel like there is something that is kind of, you know, some sort of a foundation or a relationship, a committed relationship that's kind of burning down. I feel like there's something to do with suppression. I'm not sure why, but there's something to do with suppression. I feel like you're not putting a lot of effort into this. For some of you, this is a job or a work situation or perhaps a community you're involved in, but for others of you, this is a committed connection that you're currently in. Now, with the Page of Pentacles here, there could be somebody new that you have met. Yeah, I do feel like for some of you, there's somebody new that you may have met. For others of you, this has to do with communication. So let's look who's in your energy. Show me who is in Aquarius energy. Show me who's in Aquarius energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Hermit in reverse, sign of Virgo. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Seven of Wands. All right, so the person who's in your energy, I feel like this is somebody who definitely wants to talk to you. There is communication between the two of you. I see that. But there's something here that is unbalanced. There's something that, it's a sticking point here. And that sticking point has to do with it has to do either with this foundation that you're involved with or with a connection that you're involved in. So things are not balanced between the two of you. I do feel like with the Seven of Wands, this is somebody who feels defensive. They're kind of standing their ground here. It's like they're pointing something out to you about this imbalance. And I feel like you're not really putting the work into this. You're not putting any effort into it. You could know this person through work or somehow associated with work. But I feel like this person wants to talk to you about something that they haven't communicated with you about, like they've kept their silence about this. I do see communication though. Show me the energy between Aquarius and this person. Judgment in the reverse. You're questioning if you've made a good judgment call here. You both are, actually. I feel like this is somebody you have met possibly through work or has something to do with work. And I feel like you're already involved in a situation here. And this person, you know, is not comfortable with it. Let me see. Show me what's affecting the connection. Temperance. Yeah, that's bringing balance to a connection. It's, so I don't know if you can see it on this card, but if you look closely on this card, you see that there's the twin symbol, the infinity symbol here. And that typically will indicate a twin flame. So I'm wondering if you've met somebody who you may consider to be a twin flame. You feel like the relationship you're in is a bit of a dumpster fire right now. And this person feels like things aren't balanced. They're not equalized between the two of you. They want to balance things out. And I feel like you do too. So let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome. there's almost a sense that you may feel like you were led to this person. 4 of Wands. That's coming together. That's a reason for celebration. But I feel like you're not putting the work into it right now. You're not putting any effort into it. And this person is like, no, I want to be with you and nobody else. And I feel like you're kind of balking at that a little bit. So they're going to stand their ground if that's the case. Bottom of the deck is the Initiate of Swords in the reverse. Now that is the same as a Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is underlying energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sagittarius is here and Virgo is here. Scorpio is here. So what I'm seeing here, though, is there's anger underlying some of this. There's some anger. There's also some dishonest communication, perhaps, for some of you. So let me clarify. Spirit, why is the Page of Pentacles here? All right, we have the Ace of Swords reversed, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel like this connection between you and this person could actually grow and become very stable. But I feel like you're not telling this person that. There's confusion here. There's a lack of clarity. And it could be that you feel like this could grow, but you're questioning. You're going back and forth. Look, am I making a bad judgment call here? There's a lack of clarity. Is this something that's going to grow? I feel like it can. I just don't know. But I see here with this Ace of Pentacles that there's a feeling, but you're questioning it as to whether this would grow and become more. Why is the Hierophant here? All right, so there's that Temperance card. And then we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you want to balance this out too. You feel like you were led to this person, that you were spiritually led to this person. Some of you could feel this is a spiritual connection or a twin flame connection, but you know it's unbalanced because you're currently in another connection here. Now, if your energy is on the other side, just, it would just indicate that there's a reversal in the roles. It's picking up the energy regardless, so get in where you fit in. Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? I see a lot of you are really focusing on your money right now because your money might not be where you want it to be. And if that's the case, it's because this foundation is collapsing. All right, we have the King of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So you have the passion for this person. You have the love for this person. The feelings are here. You're questioning, could this actually really grow? Could it really become everything you want it to be? But at the same time, I feel like you have a lot of conflict. There's conflicted feelings about it. I'm definitely getting that. And that's what's holding you back from putting any effort into the connection. So let me see. And this person feels like they're in competition with somebody else. So let me see their energy. Why is the Hermit in reverse? Why is the Hermit in reverse for the person in Aquarius energy? The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so this person feels you holding back. They're going to come towards you to speak their truth. Because they're questioning if they've made a bad judgment call, to invest in this connection as well. So they're definitely coming towards you with communication. They've been holding back that communication because they've been thinking about it. They've been searching for answers. They've been trying to figure this out. And I feel like this could be somebody that feels they don't have a whole lot to offer you, but I feel like they're coming towards you to speak their truth about this. They definitely are. They've been holding back. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Now, be careful because when they come towards you, they could be a little abrupt. Sometimes the Knight of Swords speaks truthfully, but not very tactfully. And I feel like it's going to be done when they do approach you with this, because they've been thinking on this for a while. They're going to approach you rather impulsively. which is something that they may regret later. Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Six of Pentacles in reverse again, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's your underlying energy. Very strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this person feels this is not balanced, and they're angry about it. They're feeling angry. They feel like you're not dealing with them on an honest level, that you're not trying to balance this out. And again, I feel like this person has been kind of keeping a lot to themselves. They haven't been speaking their truth. They've been trying to figure this out. They've been waiting to see what you're going to do, Aquarius. And at the end of the day, I feel like they're going to impulsively come towards you with this communication, but they're going to be saying, hey, I wanted something equal and balanced here. I feel like, you know, I've made a bad judgment call here because, you know, I'm trying to offer you something and you're turning me down. So I feel like this person, the longer they don't speak their truth, the more angry they become. And it's affecting the connection. Why is the Seven of Wands here? This person could have other people that are trying to tell them, hey, you need to do something different here. You don't need to be with Aquarius. So they could be having other people. I feel like they'll stand their ground with those people. All right, we have the Tower moment. And we have the Empress. So this is definitely somebody who knows their value. They know their self-worth. I feel like this is also somebody who puts you a little bit on a pedestal as well. There's a Tower moment coming because this person's not going to budge. They're standing their ground as to what it is they want in this connection. I do feel like this is somebody who is manifesting you, but this is leading up to a Tower moment, and it's likely to be when this person speaks their truth. Let me see the energy between Aquarius and this person. See, the longer this person doesn't say what they want to say to you, the more angry they become. And it's just going to lead up to this Tower moment where they, instead of sitting down and having a, you know, easy conversation, it's going to be more of a blurting of the truth. Page of Cups. You do have feelings for this person. And the Justice card in reverse. They're feeling some kind of way, though. They're feeling like, you know, it's so unbalanced. They're feeling like maybe you're never going to take action. You're never going to, you know, accept what it is that they're offering to you. It's never going to be a balanced situation. So they're feeling wronged. They're feeling wronged. They're feeling like maybe they've made a mistake to become involved in this connection. In your energy, I can see that you're just confused. You don't have the clarity about whether or not this connection could really grow. You do have feelings for this person. You do have passion for this person. And you kind of go back and forth in your head as to whether or not, you know, this is a relationship you should have involved yourself in. But yet it looks like you want this. It does look like you want this. Whatever this connection is that you're involved in, Aquarius, I feel like it's a little bit of a dumpster fire. It's not a very balanced situation. You could have financial concerns, especially if you're married to someone else. You could be concerned with how this is going to affect your finances, but you feel like you were led to this person. Why is Temperance here? Show me what's affecting the connection between Aquarius and this person. Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Cups. Wow. So I do feel like you are going to exit another connection. You have a lot of concerns, though, with regard to how it's going to affect you financially. So I do feel like you feel led to this person. I feel like you don't want to lose this person. So I do feel that you are going to balance this out. There's a love offer that is coming towards this person. I feel like they have been waiting for this love offer, and I feel like they've been standing their ground. I feel like this person does love you. They have feelings for you, emotional feelings for you, and I do feel like this person is growing angry because they want this connection between the two of you. So let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome between Aquarius and this person. I feel like you're exiting another connection that you're not happy in. And you are moving towards this person. But it's taken a while for this to happen. The Hangman. Ah. 5 of Cups. And the Fool. So what's going on by the end of the week is that this person wants to marry you, Aquarius. And you may want to marry them as well. But you are stuck in conflict, and it's internal conflict. I do feel like you have all the feelings, all the passion. You just don't have the clarity. You don't have the clarity. And so you're looking back at the past. There's a lot of conflict. You're questioning, is this the right connection for me? Is this is this really love? Because this is going to require a major change in your life. It's going to require major change, and you may be concerned about how it's going to affect you financially. I feel like in this connection you're in, that, the emotions and stuff, it could be a little bit of a dumpster fire, but it's stable. It's stable, especially financially. And I feel like you weren't expecting to meet this person. So you're waiting to come together with this person. There's a need to view this from a new perspective. And I do feel like you're doing a lot of soul searching, but you're conflicted. And that's why you're not putting the effort into this new beginning. It's not a matter of the feelings and emotions. It's fear. Fear is what is holding you back. Now, in their energy, I feel like this is creating a tower moment. They have you on this pedestal. They feel like you are exactly what it is that they want. But this is somebody who knows their value and their self-worth. They do have other people in their ear telling them, look, you need to have a new beginning elsewhere. You need to, do something different here. I don't feel like they're listening to, anybody else. I feel like they're not telling you, though, about their frustrations, how they feel like it's unbalanced, how they feel like it's not equal, that you're not taking the action, particularly if it's legal action that you have to take. So this person is growing more and more frustrated and more angry by the day. With the Fool here, this person wants to take that leap of faith. This person wants to marry you, and if not marry you, they want to move in, or at least bring this connection into like just the two of you. And I feel like they're having to wait, and that's what's going to cause this tower moment. But I'm going to tell you, this person's not going to budge. They're not going to budge. I don't see them going anywhere, but I don't feel like they're going to budge, and I do feel like they're growing angry. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. This indicates to me that you have a choice between two people. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Pisces. Very strong Pisces here as well. Very strong Libra energy here. But what I'm seeing here is that you have a choice to make. And it's going to be a very important decision. I also see that you feel that you were led to this person, and the cards are saying that you were divinely led to this person. So you have a decision to make. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card, Aquarius, and we'll see if there's any further guidance for Aquarius. All right, we have number 11. So 11s typically also indicate twin flame energy. So I do feel like there is a strong spiritual connection here. It says, take off your mask. Let's see what that is all about. Give me a second and I'm going to read that for you. Stop trying to appear different to who you really are. It's time to take off your mask and be the real you. You cannot get the love and attention you are craving by pretending to be someone you are not. Why are you so frightened to be honest with yourself and others? Do you feel that you will lose friends and opportunities by showing others your imperfections, fears, and vulnerabilities? Are you constantly doing things to please others, even if doing this does not work for you? This card indicates that you need time to get to know yourself and what is important in your life. You will know that you are evolving when other people's judgments of you no longer impact you. If you have an incredible talent, believe in yourself. Don't hide your greatness because others feel envious or resentful. Remember, every great leader had people who loved them and believed in them, as well as those who doubted and dislike them. Okay. Well, I hope that this has been helpful for you, Aquarius. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Until I see you in your next reading, Aquarius, know that you are loved, and namaste.